Welcome to the Trinidad Cast. This is episode
52.
And today is a special episode. So we don't have any long intro and find out how your week was and all the other things that we normally do. We had to jump straight into this one. So good evening to you, sir. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And looking forward to this interview.
Yes, so as you would have seen from the show title, if you are listening on any one of the
platforms, the channel.
Platforms and channels, yeah. You would have seen from the show title, today is an interview with Mr. Karen Lapierre, the founder and CEO of Star Network. And we're going to talk, just like we know how we normally talk, and we're going to chat, and let's see where this interview takes us. So let's get him on the inside. Good evening to you, sir. It's a wonderful evening today.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for caring to reach out to us, because only last week we started to check analytics in a heavy way, and we're like, hey, look, we have 50 people listening every week. Must be nice. Yeah, must be nice. So thank you for reaching out to us. We kind of looking forward to hearing from you, because there's been a lot that has been said, but that's to give people a little teaser so that they continue listening, because that's how podcasts go. Retention. Right. So let's start off with you, Mr. Karen Lapierre. What's your technology history, or who are you? Where you come from? Why? Where? And let's hear the basics.
All right. So I have always had taken a liking to marketing. I've spent years studying marketing and what makes a business more successful than another business. So at times I would go to the Port of Spain library and I would look at Linda's, and where I would sit, I can see Linda's and I can see another bakery, not like a stone's throw away from Linda's. And I would see every 5 minutes about 10 people going into Linda's or more. But I'd look up at the bakery not too far and literally no one is going there. And I would ask myself the questions, why people are buying from this bakery instead of the other one. And I would, look at other bakeries, try their goods, and quite frankly, there are a lot of bakeries with better tasting pastries than Linda's by far. But they don't get the amount of customer traffic. So I spent years studying marketing, and over the years, I've done a lot of freelance work for a lot of medium organizations, and I came up with a concept called the golden model of integrated marketing. What it is essentially is that we would look at a business and find a way to improve their products or services by collaborating with other businesses, and we would integrate all their products and services to create one new product and service, and then brand that new product and service. So when we would sell that new product and service, every sale that we make, every other stakeholder would get a cut out of the initial cost of the new product and service. So I did it the first time when I launched something called 6 Easy Steps to University. It was for an insurance company. They were having problems selling the insurance. And I said, you know what, let's focus on the educational plan, but let's just not sell educational plans. Let's build it into something. Why would a parent want an educational plan? And the research yielded results and information that indicated parents wanted their children to go to university. So we said, here's what, let's create a 6-step model. We got JJ and Friends involved. We got the UE involved. We got the Education USA from the embassy involved. And we got the insurance plan involved. And we put it together and we called it 6 Easy Steps to University. So from the first step, you get the educational foundation. Second step, you get the assessments to find out which university would best be suited to your child's personality. Then we would go into the academics with the JJ and Friends. Then we would go to the universities to look at different careers. And then we would get the insurance that would give you the finances to take you there. And when we launched it, the insurance company would make one sale in every 10 customers they meet. But when we launched that particular service, they made one sale in every 2 customers they met. So it improved that. And then I took that golden concept, that golden model, integrated marketing. Go ahead.
Just before you continue, so what you're saying is you are not intrinsically a technology person. You didn't start off like wanting to like, you didn't go and study technology, you really studied marketing.
Yes, I studied marketing. Technology was something that I mean, when I was young, I wanted to be a scientist, but
everybody, yeah,
the
blow up
that
stuff.
materialized. But marketing was always my passion. In fact, I actually want to be the most influential marketing consultant in the entire Caribbean. I don't know if that's too far-fetched, but that is my goal that I'm really passionate about. I think about it every day. So
okay.
So like for me, that resonated with me, and dreaming big, thinking big, not limiting yourself. So I mean, it's not necessarily something that far-fetched. And I want to say, apart from marketing, it sounds like you have a very strong entrepreneurial spirit and probably sales as well.
Right. Yes.
Right now, you're known for technology. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're known for technology. And when it comes to your views on technology, how did your views on technology grow into you having a technology-based company, which we will get to just now? But how did technology influence the direction that you went with your marketing skills to use it for technology? Basically, that's what I'm asking you. Yeah.
Right. So when I looked at the technological environment, we initially started off with laptops. We couldn't get laptops during the COVID season because we normally would have distributed other brands. And we decided to found our own brand, and that's when we started Grapes. So we were Grapes Education.
Grapes, right?
Yeah,
right.
We were Grapes Education, which Grapes was an acronym for Good Remedies All Parents Should Exercise Socially. So we got it approved.
For real?
Yeah.
Is that an acronym? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we got it approved by the Ministry of Education, and we actually went to a lot of schools doing the Grapes program, which is the same 6 easy steps to university, but we called it Grapes later on. And we decided to create our own laptop by going to a manufacturer in China. And that's how we got the Grapes laptop. But we didn't just want to come on the market just selling devices only because it meant that we had to compete with Dell, HP, Apple, Lenovo, and all these other laptop brands. And
so, let me pause there for a second,
right.
if you don't mind. All right. Now, when those Grapes laptops came out in COVID around 2020, right. I reverse Google image searched the laptop and found the actual Chinese manufacturer, right? Now, the cost that you all were given those selling those laptops for was how much?
It was at the time $1,800.
Right.
For 4-gig laptop with 64 gigs RAM.
Yeah, for 64 gigs eMMC RAM, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I reverse engineered the image on Google and found the original supplier, we were seeing them for like about $50 US.
Right.
Was it that you were trying to get them very inexpensive and then put a small markup on it, do normal business flipping, that kind of thing? Or was it that I saw a cheaper version?
No. We needed to compete, like I said, with all the other brands. And we saw it as a way to enter the market and create a buzz by offering parents 2 laptops at the cost that you would normally get 1 laptop for. And at that time, our tagline was get more. So we knew that people purchase based on emotions, and we needed to come up with a slogan that would trigger an emotion in subconsciously within the customer. And get more was something that we saw within the culture when you look at extra foods.
20.
Yeah, that inspired the get more for us. And we realized that in Trinidad, people love to get things extra. Even Mr. Kirpalani, deceased Kirpalani, he had to buy 1, get 1 free. So I realized that was the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. So we ran with it.
So that was the laptops, right? That would have been like 2020. That would have been the first time that I ever heard of you. But I didn't know of you at that point in time. It was probably just the Grapes brand. And Well, COVID was a kind of hectic time, and everybody was trying their best to do what they could do for the communities around them, from tablets to laptops to inexpensive stuff and whatnot, right? Now,
Right.
you saw it as a opportunity to give a good deal, because that's what a good marketer does, right? Gives a deal that you can't refuse. Now,
Right.
then from there, the Grapes brand basically has been not on the map anymore, right? Is it?
Now, when you work really hard to build something from the ground up, I mean, I actually qualified as a finalist, one of 3 finalists for the Chamber of Industry and Commerce's Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2022. For
That's AmCham, right? AmCham?
No, that's the TT Chamber of Industry and Commerce.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, they have the Champions of Business award ceremony at the Napa. And I got an award as a finalist, and grapes is something that I was very passionate about, because it came from making one sale a year to turning over millions of dollars. You know, we made millions of dollars on grapes, and we took grapes in that good standing to an investment company. I don't want to call names because we are currently before the courts. We took it to an investment company, and at that time I used the same golden integrated model to build a housing project in Penal with 12 lots. So I had that happening while grapes was happening on the technological side. And I told the investor that I wanted $6 million to build up the housing project, but to expand the technology aspect, because at that time we had just gotten a partnership with Digicel. So, but I'll get into that aspect when we finish deal with grapes and with Star Network.
Right.
So the investor says they did the research. They said they can't give me $6 million. They'll give me $3.2 million. So they'll hold the housing project as security. We signed off all the documents and everything. And I got my document in hand indicating that we are approved for $3.2 million, and they just need to disburse it to us. So I took that, and we went and we made a lot of promises to a lot of people. I made promises to Digicel. I made promises to new customers. We had new customers subscribing, and everybody was just waiting for these devices. So I'm waiting on the investors to disburse the funds. Now, from what we gathered is that the investor really didn't have the money, underwrote the investment themselves, and created a loan note that they were trying to peddle to investors, and didn't get the investors to purchase it. So they were stuck.
And you can't call any names, right? No names.
Can't call the names. I mean, if you do your research, you'll see it in the papers, but I don't want to call the names here, right?
I understand.
Asha Javid would have done an article on it. It wasn't accurate. I can give you the whole Asha Javid story as well.
No, stick to the technology.
Right. And they basically they were unsuccessful in selling the loan note, and they did not want to give me the $3.2 million themselves and tried to back out of it. And that whole thing cost me over $80 million because we didn't have the devices to furnish the partnership with Digicel when we did the whole Star Network launch, right? We didn't have enough devices. I just had a few hundred. We didn't have the thousands of devices we needed to bring in to facilitate the partnership with Digicel. And then we had some customers who subscribed for laptops who couldn't get their devices because of that thing with the investors, right? And it turned out to be the worst thing that ever happened to me in my entire life, because I grew up thinking, and they taught us in school that you go to school, you get a good job so you can get, the shirt and tie and go corporate, because that's what it plays.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But corporate is where the most corruption and problems are.
In today's digital age, every business needs a strong online presence to reach new customers and stay competitive. But not every business needs a complex website or a full-fledged e-commerce solution. At makeITsimpleTT, we understand that every business has unique needs, and we offer a range of tailored solutions to fit those needs. Over the years, we've helped many businesses. Our services include website design and development. We create a professional and user-friendly website like these that represent your brand and drives results. Invoicing and payment processing. We can streamline your billing process with a user-friendly invoicing system that integrates integrates seamlessly with most payment gateways, and you can receive online payments easily. We also do automated order forms, which allows you to collect orders online and customer information effortlessly and send back automated emails, notifications, and reminders, and then you just have to make the sale at the end. And in some cases, we offer custom software development, where we can create a specialized software system that meets your business's specific needs. But the key to all this is that we make it simple. If it's not easy for you to use, then we failed. So you can contact us today to learn more about how we can help make your business more successful. You can WhatsApp us at 1-868-308-8799, or you can visit makeITsimpleTT.com/business.